Morning to everybody, and let me begin by extending a warm welcome to our chief guest, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, who continues to give us all encouragement. He's also the Minister for Sports and Youth Welfare, Special Programs Implementation. So he was gracious enough to accept our invitation as soon as we asked him to come today, because this is so much about youth and new ideas. I also want to welcome and acknowledge my good friend Dr. Jayaranjan, the Vice Chairman of the State Planning Commission, Commodore Amit Rastogi, the Chairman and Managing Director of the National Research Development Corporation, my own Secretary, Principal Secretary Thiru Brajendra Navneet, Mr. Josh Folger, the President Electronics of Zetwork, Thiru Sivakumar Padmanabhan, the Managing Director of the AstraZeneca Center here, Ms. Manita Venugopal, the CEO, and last but not least, my fellow REC alumnus, NIT alumnus, Thirunat Malapule, the Group CEO of IIT Madras Research Park on the stage. And then I see so many dignitaries, so many CEOs, so many university chancellors, vice chancellors, heads of innovation centers here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for gracing this occasion. It is a moment of deep satisfaction for me because this is something I announced almost a year ago in the budget session of the government of the Tamil Nadu Assembly. And we have worked long and hard to try and put it together. Our ambition is very clear. We have said it multiple times. The Chief Minister has focused on growth and scale across the state. But for a state that focused on social justice and education as the means to progress going back almost or more than a century, the great pride we have is that we are about 6% of the population, about 10% of the economy, almost 20% of the educational institutions in the top ranks, almost 20% of the graduates in STEM around the country, and in fact, almost 20% of the patents that are filed, I think around 70%, 17% of the patents that are filed in India. So we have consistently shown that an inclusive approach with participation of all delivers superior outcomes, at least in terms of education, innovation, research, patents. What we aim to do through first the establishment of the IT&T Hub a couple of years ago, and then events like this, is to find ways to leverage that research, leverage that innovation, those ideas into commercial outcomes, into new companies. I used to be an investment banker for a while, and let's say from the 70s, 80s till about 2000, the richest industry with the greatest compensation was investment banking. But after the growth of the internet, between 2000 and now, let's say in the last 25 years, more wealth has been created in the technology sector because of more productivity, more impact at a global level by a factor of probably 10 than what was out of the financial sector. This is the sector that is the future, the kind of scale of our demographics in terms of the ratio of youth. It is not realistic that we'll find all of them becoming employees of other companies. We need innovators, we need growth, we need new institutions, we need, like in most good democracies, a thriving MSME sector, and technology is going to be a huge part of that. So I want to congratulate all the officers of the IT department and all of the people who are our partners across the state. I see many people we have signed MOUs with in the past. I'm sure we're going to sign some more in the future, including today. But our future is going to be determined by, first, creative ideas, and second, how we can find ways to implement those ideas primarily for the sake of growth and development and progress and job creation. But as I saw today when we were walking around, so many of these are applicable to the government, to public society, to the improvement of citizens' lives. So I hope that today will be an opportunity to create a lot of interchanges, a lot of relationships creating ecosystems and cultures of innovation is not a trivial thing, but it requires a lot of sustained focus, and it requires a mindset that is developed over repeated opportunities. I hope today will be one of those, and I congratulate all of those who work to get this together tirelessly. And I welcome all of you and hope you have a wonderful day here. Thank you very much.